Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another week of yoga. Stay firm. Sending that right foot back. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Alexis Faye Yoga. I'm so very glad that you decided to join me today. Today we are going to be doing a feel-good flow, so let's hop into it. We're going to start in our tabletop, bringing wrists under shoulders, knees under hips with an inhale, taking the eyes and the tailbone up, dropping the stomach. Exhale, curling through the spine, tucking in towards center, arching up to the ceiling, back and forth with the breath. Starting to connect body and breath with the movement. With our next exhale, we'll drop the tailbone back towards the heels, stretching the arms out in front, dropping the chin to the chest and the top of the head towards the floor. Walking the hands over towards the left side. Walking through center to the right. And back to center again. Shifting forward so we have weight in our hands, extending the left leg behind the body. We're going to take that left leg across the right side behind us. Then we're going to turn the eyes to look back over the right shoulder at that left foot. Taking the eyes forward, bringing the left leg back in. Same thing, other side, extending the right leg behind the body. Taking it over towards our left side, looking over the left shoulder back at that foot. Taking the eyes forward again, bringing the foot back in. We'll take the hands one step further out in front of the body, tucking the toes under, sending the hips up and back behind us. Down dog. Pedaling out however you'd like here. We'll extend the left leg back behind the body, pointing with the toes. And then stepping the toes up to the hand. Full breath in. Even larger breath back out. Pressing down through the feet. Inhale to our warrior one. We're going to shift the chest forward. So we can keep the arms out in front of the body here, reaching with the fingers, or we can take them to back behind us, reaching behind the body. Pressing down through the feet, engaging through the core. Inhale, lifting back up, taking the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, we'll drop the elbows, opening to a cactus. Lifting the chest and the eyes. Inhale, taking the arms back up. With our exhale, we'll drop the back heel, extending out through the left leg and fold forward. Taking a couple breaths here. Good. putting the bend back into that left leg. We'll frame out the foot with the hand, sending the foot back. Plank pose. Spreading the fingertips out nice and wide, pressing down. Shifting forward slightly. Elbows come into the rib cage. And with our exhale, we'll chaturanga lower to the floor. Inhale, finding a baby cobra or an up dog. And back to our down dog. Wiggling out some more through the body. And we'll extend the right leg behind us, pointing with the toes, and stepping that right foot up to the hands. Full breath in. Even larger breath back out. Pressing through the feet. Inhale, warrior one. Shifting the chest forward. Again, we can keep those arms outstretched in front of the body, or we can take the arms back behind us. Inhale, lifting back up, taking the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, we will drop the elbows to our cactus, lifting the eyes. Inhale, reaching back up, dropping the back heel, extending out through the right leg, hips forward, and fold. Putting the bend back into that right foot, right knee. Framing the foot out with the hands and sending the foot back. Plank pose. Fingertips spread out wide. Shifting forward. Chaturanga lower. Inhale to our baby cobra or to our up dog. Sending the hips up and back behind us, down dog. Wiggling out through the hips some more. Extending the left leg behind the body. And stepping it up to the hands. Full breath in. Even larger breath back out. Inhale to our warrior one. Lifting and rotating, open warrior two. Pressing down evenly with both legs. Turning the front palm up to the ceiling. With an inhale, we'll come up and over the body, reaching behind us. Exhale, cartwheeling the arms, reaching the right arm towards the top of the mat. Back and forth, moving with the breath. Making our way back to our neutral warrior two. Extending out through the left leg, hips go behind us. Reaching the left arm out the top of our mat. And folding, finding our side angle, reaching tall with the right hand. With an inhale, floating the body back up, picking up those left toes, We'll turn them to the side of our mat, hinging at the waist, wide-legged forward fold. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head no, releasing out the upper body, allowing ourselves to hang. We'll walk the hands over to the left foot, through center to the right foot, to the left foot again, and back around to the right foot. As we do so, pivoting the entire body. So we are now facing the back of our mat, pressing down through the feet. Inhale, warrior one. Inhale, lifting and rotating, open warrior two. Adding our breath work in. Inhale, up and over the body. Exhale, cartwheeling the arm. Back and forth. Moving with our dancing warriors. Focusing on the breath. And back to our neutral warrior two. Extending out through the right leg, sending the hips behind us, reaching out the back of our mat. And cartwheeling the arms, side angle, reaching tall. And an inhale to float us back up. Lifting up those right toes, pivoting them to the side of our mat. Again, wide-legged forward fold. This time, maybe heel-toeing the feet a little bit further out or playing with the angle of the legs, turning toes further from the body or toes in closer to the body, heels away. And noticing how the stretch that you're feeling changes with those little shifts to the alignment. We'll walk the hands over to the right foot. Through center to the left foot. Right foot again. And left. We'll walk back to center, heel-toeing the feet in. And bringing the heels under hips. Inhale, finding a half high. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reaching tall to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half high. Exhale, fold. Putting as much bend to the knees as you need to drop the hands down to the floor. We're gonna play around with the legs a little bit here. So lifting onto the toes of one foot, down the other foot. Maybe taking the knee out towards the side or wiggling out however you'd like. Good, coming back to center. Inhale, half high, flattening out the back. Exhale to fold. We'll grab for opposite elbows, dropping the top of the head towards the floor and finding a little sway side to side with the upper body. Coming back through center, dropping the hands down. Inhale, half high. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, reaching tall to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half high. Exhale, fold. Again, putting a bend to the knees so we can drop the hands down to the floor. We'll scoot the left hand in towards center with a nice big inhale, reaching the right arm up to the ceiling, pressing down through the right leg. Exhale, releasing back to center. Switching sides, right hand comes to center. Left hand reaches tall to the ceiling, pressing down through the left leg. And back to center again. Inhale, half high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching tall to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to heel toe the feet out a little further apart and move into some happy elephants. Letting the arms swing, lifting the back heel as we turn. Letting the arms run out of momentum, coming to rest by our sides. Heel toeing the feet back in towards the body. With a big inhale, taking the arms up. Exhale, hands come to the shoulders. We're gonna find a little bit of a swimming motion with the elbows. Trying to keep engaged through the core so we're not rotating our entire body. We're just rotating shoulders and core. Hips are trying to stay where they are. Switching directions, rotating around the other way. And dropping the arms down, wiggling out through the body. Making our way to the top of the mat with an inhale, reaching tall to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half high. Exhale, fold. Planting the hands down, we'll step our way back to our plank. Shifting forward, chaturanga lower. Inhale to a cobra. Sending the hips up and back, down dog. We're going to bend the right knee down towards the mat and take it through the body over towards our left side. Bringing the hips back in line, extending the right leg. Left leg bends down to the mat, reaches over to the right side. Back through center, switching legs. Back and forth. Feeling a stretch up the side body as we rotate through the hips. Good, coming back to center, aligning the hips again. We'll walk the hands one step closer in towards the feet, putting as much bend to the knees as you need to send the hips up and back behind us. We'll bend through the knees even more, dropping them down to the mat. Back to our tabletop and wiggling out however you'd like here. You can shake the hips. You can barrel roll the chest. You can come back to our cat-cows or some figure eights. Switching directions if we're doing a figure eight or a barrel roll. And coming back to our tabletop, we'll take the knees to the outer edges of our mat, big toes in till they touch, dropping the hips back towards the heels and finding a wide-legged child's pose. You can keep the arms out in front of the body, or we can bring them to a stack, tucking the chin to the chest and top of the head towards the floor. With our next inhale, lifting the body back up. We're going to sit on the heels for a minute. So if you'd like to bring the legs together so they touch from the knees to the toes, that's great. If you want to keep them wide, that's great too. Reaching the top of the head even taller to the ceiling, pulling the shoulder blades back and down away from the ears. Taking a few deep breaths here. Fully filling the chest and abdomen with air with our inhale. And squeezing the air back out with our exhale. Thank you so very much for joining me for today's practice. It is always such a joy and an honor to get to spend this time with you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Go in love and light. Namaste.